Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Isaiah Warlock here. This video is a little bit different. So if you've been watching my videos for a little while, you probably know that I do a lot of screaming for my own music, and also I do tutorials and stuff on different kinds of screaming and how to sound like different artists that use screaming in their music. And in doing this for a long time, I have had something that's happened to me multiple times, and that is that I've been screaming and then I faint. I black out, okay? If you've ever seen my One Kid 20 Voices video that I did a long time ago, when I was recording the Linkin Park impression in that video, I fainted. And in the actual video, it looks like I kind of faint, but I was actually just joking. But when I was actually recording it, and not the take that you see in the video, but a different take, because I didn't even finish the scream, obviously. But while I was recording it, I fainted while trying to do the scream. And if you may know that I broke the world record for the longest scream ever, and also I broke the world record for the longest inhale scream ever. That video's on my channel if you want to check it out as well. But in trying to do that, I have also fainted multiple times screaming, trying to break the world record for the longest scream. And then also now I am working on a song called I Hate Parties, which is coming out very soon. Yeah, so stay tuned for that. I'm working on the music video for it now. The song's pretty much finished. But anywho, in recording that, there's a part of it where there's like all these different screams and like singing harmony parts. It's like it's just like this. It's just toward the end. It's like this really big part, and there's a bunch of screams and harmonies that happen. And there's one that's really high in my chest voice. It's like a scream sing thing. And I tried to record that, and I fainted like 5 times trying to record it because it's really high. And really it's supposed to be like really loud and big and stuff. So I have fainted multiple times, and I thought, oh, you know what? I have an idea. I'll make a video about it. So here's the video. And the reason I'm making a video is because I think I have figured out what it is that I do when I scream that makes me faint. And so I'm going to explain what that is and maybe how that might be working. And then I'm also going to try to do that. I'm going to try to scream and faint or black out, and we'll see if I do or if I can do it on purpose. I've never done it on purpose. That's the thing. But you know, people choke each other out and stuff, and to try to black out on purpose, and it can be kind of fun. Not that it's a good idea. You should never do this, by the way. Yeah, you should never ever do this. You viewer, never try this at home ever or anywhere else. But I will try this in my home because I'm a moron. Also, just real quick before I start trying to make myself faint, please consider subscribing. It's free. You can unsubscribe whenever you want, so you might as well, and it helps me out a whole lot. Also, a huge percentage of the people who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed, so if you do enjoy my videos, just don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As I said, I've never tried to do it on purpose, so in this video, for the first time, I'm going to try to make myself faint or black out on purpose by screaming. But first, I will talk a little bit about what I think is going on, and what I think is happening when I scream that makes me faint so much, because I've never heard of anybody else screaming so loud or so long that they fainted. It happening to me. I've never seen or heard of it happening to anybody else ever. So it's really weird. But okay, so what I've realized about it is that if I do a standard fry scream, which I teach how to do on my channel, so go check that video if you want to. But if I just do that without any voice in it, without belting a note underneath it, I don't faint, ever. Okay? I never ever faint. Okay, so if I do just kind of a quiet fry scream without a belted note underneath, it sounds like, "Ah! Ah!" Okay? It sounds like that. You notice I'm not belting it underneath. It's not a sing scream. And I can do that for well over a minute, as you see in my world record breaking video, and not faint. But if I push it, if I use some compression, which I talk about a lot in my videos, and what that means is shut my vocal cords off and push all the air in my lungs up with my diaphragm, compressing the air. If I do that, then I will faint, especially if I do it for a pretty long time. So even in singing, if I try to sing a really high note in my chest voice, for a long time, I faint. So I think what's going on is that it's the compression. I think it has something to do with the compression, because if I don't compress, I don't faint. If I do compress, I think I do faint. Because when I was trying to do the Linkin Park impression for the 20 Voices video, I was using a fry scream, and now thinking back on it, I probably wouldn't use a fry scream. I'd use something different. But anyways, it was a long time ago, and I was using a fry scream, but in the song, Given Up, Chester Bennington really just belts that scream, and it's so powerful. It doesn't just sound like a regular fry scream, right? So I really was trying to push myself to make it sound like Chester. just to make it sound really strained and really, pushed out there. And at the time, I didn't really know it, but what I was doing was compression. I was compressing really hard to make it sound really strained, and in doing that, I fainted. Now, I did end up being able to do it. I recorded it again, and I could do it, but I did faint once trying to record it. And as I said, I've tried to record other things, including the world record and including this song that I'm working on, and I fainted. And all those times, I'm pretty sure whenever I faint, I'm using compression. So, like I said, that's the thing I think that's making me faint. I think that's what it is. That's my theory, is that for some reason, using compression for a really long time makes me faint. I don't know why. If there's any doctors or people that would know about this, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, why would compressing my voice for like over 10 seconds make me faint every time? I don't know why, but if you know, tell me please. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead now and try to make myself faint by screaming. And this is gonna, okay, what I'm gonna do is probably start with a belted note, like singing more than screaming. And if I can put some fry on it, I will. But it's going to be mostly a belted note, because that's the way that I can get the most compression through, the most I think that's the way it's going to work the best. And that's the way, like, when I'm in my song, it's more of a sing. It's more singing. It's a little bit of screaming, sort of, but it's more of a sing scream. So I think that's what's going to do it faster than just like a fry scream or something. So I'm going to do a belted note, put a little bit of fry on it, maybe compress it a lot, and we'll see if that works. I don't know what to do with the microphone, because okay, I don't want to drop it if I faint, or I don't know. I don't want to drop the microphone and break it. Okay, can you hear me? Good? I mean, who am I, Dora the Explorer? Okay. Oh my god. I'm nervous. I don't know if it's going to work or what's going to happen. I'm going to take my choker off, actually, because I feel like that might hinder my ability to do it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid. Okay. I'm definitely not fainting. I didn't feel like I was going to faint at all. That's really weird. Oh, man. Man, I feel like because I am wanting to faint, I'm not going to for some stupid reason, because I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's really weird. Okay, I'm going to try something different maybe, but okay, let's see. Maybe I'm not compressing enough. Okay, I'm going to compress way more. I don't know what this is going to... Whoa, okay, yeah, I'm getting a bit of like the throbbing. My skull is throbbing. That happens after I do a really compressed scream anyways. It happens every time, but like, I don't faint every time, so okay, I'm gonna try to faint now. Okay, I'm gonna use way more compression. Let's see what happens. Okay. 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 Yeah. Yep. All right. Okay. That worked. I didn't like fall down and faint, but I definitely got the like fainting feeling. I didn't want to go to the point where I'm gonna like fall down and like crack my skull open or anything. But I definitely, my vision, the like black started coming into my vision like this. I was losing my vision like that. My head was throbbing. Yeah, I started like my whole body's like starts becoming like really numb. Like my legs feel weird and everything. It's really weird. It's a really weird sensation. If there are any runners like people who do like track and field and stuff, you'll probably know what this feels like, because I used to do track and field, and whenever I'd push myself too hard, I would get this exact same feeling of like being about to black out. So weird. Yeah, I definitely got the feeling this time. And it's definitely because I used way more compression. I strained myself way more. Okay, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try to do the note that I was doing in my song that kept making me faint, and maybe that'll work a bit better. I'm going to do it one more time. All right, here we go. Last time. Okay, I lost it. I had it. And then I guess I thought about it. Oh, my head. Oh, oh man, my head's throbbing. Okay, I had the feeling for a second, and then I like thought about it, I guess, and I lost. Oh, it's so stupid. Okay, well, I'm not gonna do any more because I'm starting to get a headache. But hopefully you get the idea. I don't know what the idea is. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. I think I'm just out of my mind. But yeah, that's pretty much all I want to do in this video. Just talk a bit about what was causing it. I guess it's compression, but if anybody can tell me why compression makes me faint, tell me in the comments because I have no idea. Yeah, that was it. The second to last time I did it, I did basically faint. I didn't want to go to the point where I was going to fall down, but I did start to lose consciousness. I definitely felt that. My body got really numb, and like my vision started going black like that. But yeah, the second time I tried it, it started happening again, but then I guess I thought about it. And I think when you're about to lose consciousness, and you really think about and you realize that you're losing consciousness, you like come into consciousness again. I think like our bodies and our minds just like want to do that automatically. We also, I know I'm getting annoying saying this like every video, but I kind of have to. I do teach online screaming lessons, so fry screaming, false court, all kinds of screaming. I teach them to people online, one-on-one. So if you want some online one-on-one voice lessons with me about screaming, let me know in the comments here or DM me to my Instagram. Here's my Instagram. You can also get my email from my about section on my channel. Just let me know one way or another that you want online vocal lessons with me, and I will hit you up and send you the details. Okay, guys, thank you a ton for watching my random and kind of stupid video. I don't know why you did, but thank you. As I said, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys in the next video. I'm Isaiah Warlock, and goodbye.
Surprise!